Hi, good morning. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. How was the weekend? What did you do? Tell me all about it in the comments since I can't talk to you directly right now. Hopefully, it was a wonderful weekend. I had a head cold all weekend thanks to my nephew who doesn't know how to sneeze properly. So we'll just get right into the podcast. So, despite evidence to the contrary, and I'm just going to tell you the story and I'm going to disagree with it. Nintendo recently came out with a statement saying that Mario and Princess Peach, fictional characters, are just, quote, good friends and help each other out whenever they can. I don't believe that. I grew up playing Mario. I grew up playing while he was fighting for her honor and trying to rescue her from King Bowser. And I just don't see the fact that they're just good friends. I think he loves her. You wouldn't do that for a good friend, I don't think. I mean, I guess I would. I would try to save my friend for sure, like my best friend Greg. But still, he's fighting for her honor. I don't know. I think Mario has something for Princess Peach. Maybe it just hasn't developed yet. Jamie Lee Curtis says plastic surgery is causing a genocide of a generation of two women. Quote, there's a disfigurement of generations, predominantly of women who are altering their appearances. And she's one of the many people that are coming out against a lot of younger people doing stuff to their faces. A lot of younger women are doing fillers and Botox. And it's I said this, I think on the podcast last week, people in their 40s and 50s, I mean, there's nothing wrong with using that stuff. But when you're in your 20s and 30s, your skin still looks great. Just leave it be. But, I guess the beauty trends, TikTok beauty influencers, and the Kardashians are to blame. Who knows? George Lucas is opening the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art in LA next year. It'll house everything from movie props to fine art to comic book art that he's worked on. He's been collecting for 50 plus years, and it'll all be there. So it's basically his life's work in a museum. And I like that name, the Lucas Museum of Narrative Art. Very, very cool. You've arrived when you have a museum named after you. A list of the best fake songs in movies and TV shows includes Smelly Cat from Friends. Smelly cat, what are they feeding you? The Legend of Rent from School of Rock. I don't remember that one too well. Squirrels in My Pants from Phineas and Ferb. And I have to say, I really liked the fake songs from Saved by the Bell. We'll be friends together till the end of time. Friends forever. That was from Saved by the Bell. Remember when Zack Attack, when he had that dream and he was like the male Madonna, had that cool looking hair? Anyway, if you've not watched Saved by the Bell, that episode, really, really good. Since Ozzy Osbourne's death last week, streams for Black Sabbath and his solo music are way up, and his greatest hits package, The Essential Ozzy Osbourne, made it back to the top 10 of the Billboard 200. So, posthumously, great success for Ozzy. Taylor Swift reportedly filmed a new video in LA last week. Oh, here we go. New album, which means she's being shoved down our throats. A source says, quote, it was so top secret that those working on the set were not even allowed to hear the song, only the beat. Girl, please. This was really cool. I don't know if you saw the footage over the weekend, but Destiny's Child reunited at Beyonce's show in Las Vegas on Saturday. Also, President Trump claims that Beyonce was paid millions to endorse Kamala Harris, and he wants her prosecuted. Wow. What a loaded statement that was. A reunion happened and President Trump wants her prosecuted. Crazy, crazy stuff. A Texas couple was scammed out of $10,000 recently when they tried to buy tickets to George Strait's sold-out flood relief concert. The couple was asked what should happen if they ever caught the person responsible, and they said, I think they should get life in prison. People get scammed all the time trying to get that stuff. You just got to be very, very careful. And I'll leave you with a little fun fact, interesting tidbit of why you should be laughing more. I have always said this about anything that's happened in my life because I've been very, very public about a lot of things. Certain things I'm choosing to be private about because they're a little bit difficult for me right now. So I'll keep those close to me. But even in the midst of all that stuff, I still try to find ways to laugh, because if you can laugh about something, you're going to be okay. It doesn't mean you're laughing about the thing. It just means you're trying to find laughter in your day. Put on a funny podcast. Might I recommend Bobby's podcast? I really personally recommend Trixie and Katya's Bald and the Beautiful. I was actually just listening to that this morning at the gym, and I was just laughing. They are just so, so funny. Reminds me of like the drag queen version of what Woody and I used to do on the radio. And we used to make each other laugh. And I'm just so grateful for laughter. So here's some reasons why inside jokes are so important. And inside jokes to me are the best ones because it's two people that know something that's really, really funny. And then when they let you in on it, which is a lot of what Woody and I did on the show, we would try to make it funny for everybody. So why inside jokes are so important. They strengthen group identity because they're reminders of what you've been through together. So it can be a bonding experience. And they create psychological safety because we usually don't crack jokes with people we don't trust. So find some inside jokes with some close friends today and laugh about them because you're going to feel stronger, you're going to feel bonded, and you got more trust. The more you know. Thank you for watching the podcast. Go to bobbyadon.com, which is my website for all my links, all my streaming platforms, all that good stuff. And I can't leave you without a brief message from my sponsors. CS Custom Blinds. They are Colorado owned for your Colorado home. Did you know 15 plus years strong in the game, locally owned and operated right here in this community. They're a husband and wife couple, and I know them as my personal friends, Bree and Pete. I've actually gotten to work with them with CS Custom Blinds. I've done some home shows with them. I've installed something that's called a sunsetter, which is what I'd like to talk to you about because for a few more days through the end of July, which is time is ticking, we just got a few more hours or a few more days, I should say, through the end of July, you can save up to $900 on a sunsetter. A sunsetter is this motorized retractable awning experience that gets installed in an outdoor space in your home. And what's cool is when you call CS Custom Blinds, that phone number is 719-344-2799, they come out to your home, they give you a quote, they measure everything precisely, they check the structure of your home to see if it's going to fit properly. And guess what? When they install the product, from beginning to end and even afterwards, it's absolutely magical. You get to reclaim your outdoor space that is so hot during the summer months in Colorado. Even in the fall, it can be hot. And guess what? You get to enjoy the beautiful views of Colorado mountains, and you get to enjoy your space and just have fun. Fall in love with your home all over again. It's not only just outdoor exteriors like a sunsetter, it's interiors, blinds, shutters, shades, whatever you can imagine. They've got options for whatever you would like. And if you're worried about budget, don't be. They do offer 0% financing options. So take them up on that offer. Plus, if you're military, you get a discount. Visit them online at cscustomblinds.com or call for that free home estimate, 719-344-2789. CS Custom Blinds, Colorado owned for your Colorado home.